I am T-Risk, or Trisk, depending on how you prefer to call me. And today, well, kind of overslept. But today I am going to be doing a reaction, my thoughts, my opinions on the newest Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Looking really forward to this one. Really looking forward to this one. So I hope it is something that we all enjoy. We've been hearing a lot of leaks lately with like the Grinch leak, Vergabird, I think his name is pronounced. Forgive me, like I don't really follow these too much. Don't really care about the leaks. But I hope we still get surprised regardless. And apologize for my appearance and also for my speech. I'm still new to this. So give me a chance. I figured the Nintendo Directs are the best way to actually practice for this sort of thing. Without further ado, let's get started on this. Okay. Start off slow.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74
That's a lot.
if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
So this is the last one. This is really the last one. Okay, so it is Ken.
Bring it on.
That's great.
That's right.
This the guy's voice actor. Blaziken? Nope. Have no idea what Pokemon you are. But I know you're a Pokemon. Okay, Incineroar.
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
Okay, a wrestling type. Oh, we got a suplex? And all them people are dead. Congrats, you just killed all these people. Okay.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
Okay, 3 hits as usual.
The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpu Keku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series.
That's great.
Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraigeku.
I don't even care about the character being here.
Now
I
for
just
our
really
last
like the
new
presentation
challenger,
that they used for
Incineroar.
him. They
It
did
may
him
be a
justice.
Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves, and as such,
If anything,
its
I'm-
throws are a bit more powerful.
I guess I care more about
Like a true pro
Incineroar.
wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but
Was
if you
that
mess up,
Zangief reference
easy to
too?
self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's Burning Passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on. We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all, it'll look like this.
No way that
It
could
may
be
seem hard to
everyone.
guess
Look
which
at all that
one's loaded,
space.
But they're sorted by number, in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
There has to be DLC down the line or something. Okay, amiibos.
You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
I'll have to pick up a couple.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game.
What?
Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits. And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle. In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers.
Still upset I can't get to play as
There's a massive
Takamaru,
amount of
man.
wildly different spirits. There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend. One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up.
So it's the ability system from the
main
previous
goal of
game,
fire
from
spirits is to
Ultimate,
win spirit
from U and 3DS.
You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for.
Kind of mixed
When you
with
do,
the one
you'll face
with
off
stickers
against a
from
fighter whose
Brawl.
abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Okay, that makes sense. I see what they was trying to go for. Enemy loves to taunt.
Come on. Not fair. Come on. Come on.
That's a nice reference. All these are references. And she's a costume. I'm sure that's gonna piss off a lot of people. Of course. If this is the music from the game, that's actually pretty nice. I'm looking forward to these challenges.
Hit the puppet fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit. Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy.
Okay.
With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snaps. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit.
The mythology of
You can also
the
train
Smash Bros.
spirits at
universe
Dojo
is
in
now
the gym.
more confusing than ever.
Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true.
What was
Training
that?
and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning
Just
off the game.
Belmont!
So if you
I'm
send out
surprised
your
they even
spirits,
remembered
just
him.
let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players. You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are? Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Is that the
Another
first time
way
I've
to put
seen
it,
that?
The spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
So it seems Spirits Mode not only
The power of enemy
Took,
and ally spirit teams is displayed here.
event match, but also
Of course,
the story
stronger
mode.
spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits.
Also
The more
adventure
power
mode I'm
overshadows
talking
theirs,
about.
the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits.
I wish I'd
Given
throw
way
the
spirit
protagonist
types
from
interact
that
in battle, think carefully when building your team.
that Lagoon game.
Balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle.
Endless Oasis. That one.
The game lets you battle together with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play.
Is there online
To
co-op? Is
connect
there
to
online
Nintendo
co-op?
Switch
Please!
consoles, press the DR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can
Yes!
set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global Smash Power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety
Definitely have to
of other
pick up one of
features for
those.
local wireless and online battles.
Because I lost my old
Once
one.
your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good.
Wow.
After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
That's nice. I remember doing that in
You
Battlefield.
can select short messages and send them
Battlefield Bad
to
Company.
battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form
I'm
a
so
two-player
happy about
play
this.
together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup. When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you
Actually,
set the
wait,
rules
no,
for one of these battle
guess I'm
routines,
lost.
you can fight against your friends.
I want to be able
There are
to
spots where you can
invite a friend to play with me.
online, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy. With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, or allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Okay. They tried to re-add the old feature.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about the assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle.
Oh, there's Shadow.
Do you know which characters come from which games?
I look. Oh, well, never mind. Well, there's Isaac. I see Isaac's improved. Oh, there's Black Knight as well.
Know your place.
Let's see, that flop is like kind of small. Really? And this is the 3D remix too. Okay. I wanted Tiki. But her assist trophy is fine. And I wanted Tiki before the onslaught wave of Fire Emblem characters from you. Oh my goodness. That's great. Oh my goodness, no. No, man. You should have been a fighter, Akira. No, Akira, no. You should have been a fighter. Should have been you instead of Ken.
Is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
Oh, so I can't even
If
see
you
the
want to
chat.
look at the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here.
Couldn't even
There
see
are
the
all
chat
kinds
because
of helpful guides to
a
check
stupid
out.
menu showed up. Yeah, man, so you said, what's all this? LMAO. Can smash, yes. Question mark, fail frame, wow, and LOL. Alright, let me fix that for you.
In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it. There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter. Complete challenges.
Alright, now it should be fixed.
This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy! The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play. Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
I can't believe they got Guile in here doing Guile's thing.
Tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager.
Villageois.
Aldeano.
Bewohner. Abitante.
Dorfbewohner.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
No, it was also requested being able to
TV
play
mode and
online with a
handheld
friend
mode,
and
separate
do
settings for brightness and sound.
random teams.
They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both. We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player
I
is
can
just too
rebalance the
good,
game.
and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
I don't know. They didn't mention it when they was talking about the online features. And I thought that last time, and I'm definitely using that costume. Splatoon 2 set. Should be Robo set. Okay. Okay, definitely using that one too. I know a lot of people are going to be using this one.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game. But there are even more coming post-launch.
Okay.
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
That is fair.
At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass.
That's fair.
5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
And how much?
When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents.
No.
I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass. It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Gaura Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and
You guys could have just waited.
Release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC. But on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
Okay. Wait, am I serious? Is this serious? This is a joke, right? A piranha plant.
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter.
Why?
It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
Okay.
Today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget. I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more.
Okay.
That's it for the last Nintendo
I'll
Direct for Super Smash
have to
Bros.
check that out.
Before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary.
Of course. You don't want to make that mistake again.
What exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins.
Actual character
and leave the rest
interaction.
To your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Don't let a single one get away.
Oh. What?
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
I just saw characters get... Wow. Are people gonna complain that Kirby's gonna take the spotlight? Yeah, he survived. Pretty much! Pretty much! That's exactly what it looks like.
Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distance
Okay, got real Kingdom Hearts there. If honestly, this is better than the main theme of the game. If they had just played this when they first announced it, I would have loved this theme. This theme is great. They brought back that boss. Nice. Is that it? Yeah, that's the end of the video. That was great. That was a great presentation. Seems like one of the leaks was true. I believe it was the Vergaburn leak. Vergaburn, whatever his name is. That it looks like his was true because it mentioned Ken and mentioned Incineroar, and both of those characters are in. Meanwhile, the other characters that they showed off, Isaac, Shadow, and a couple others from the Grinch leak, they're assist trophies. So, I guess people got their wires crossed or something. Because they definitely showed them off with this Nintendo Direct. And that looks like something you don't just, well, add mid-second. These things gotta go through checks, especially what it seems like with Nintendo. But yeah, Adventure Mode, World of Light. Okay, I have no idea where it is on that menu. Since we saw what Spirits Mode is, and Spirits Mode is something different. It looks like Event Match, but different. And this World of Light mode is... It seems like it combines the older 3DS's and Wii U's classic mode, I would say, because it has the map and like the world tour stuff. That reminds me, what happened to Smash Run? Smash Run would have probably been good for this. The game looks great. I just think the push for making the 8-player Smash come in for Wii U and this and Switch version for Ultimate, I think the models may have taken a hit. The models don't look as good as they should. But that's just my opinion. That's just something I spoke with Daniel about recently. How the upgrade between the N64, Melee, and Brawl, they all looked spectacular from one to the next. And Wii U just didn't have that jump, and neither does the Switch version. The Switch version has better lighting, and it has better modeling overall, but the Switch can do better models than what we're seeing with Smash Bros. So, me and him was just trying to discuss what happened, like, why aren't the models looking as good as the other games, as the other titles that are there on the Switch? And we came to the conclusion that, hey, it might be 8-player Smash. 8-player Smash took a lot for the Wii U to do, even though, like, they could have done Ice Climbers back in the day, and we got Ice Climbers now. We got way more special effects going on with the Switch version, and more, like, lighting techniques for the Switch version. And the jump between the models for U and the models for Switch isn't that big. So something's off. More so when the Switch has more power than the U. I'm recording. That's alright. Yeah, so as I get towards, yeah, something just doesn't look right with the game itself, to me in particular, but it's probably going to be a really good game. I need to check back here when it comes to the online mode. Because I didn't see it. I didn't see anything of the like when it came to when it came to online co-op.
You fill up spirits.
No, Leon Pulaski, man. I would have loved to have had that character, but it is what it is.
Local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules.
Okay, so it says online co-op, but online co-op just means team match.
So you can quickly select your favorite place
for what it seems. Unless it's something you could do in the
and all players will find
their weird lobby system
you can also
that they didn't really explain too much on.
Others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well.
You know, it might be both. It might be both, but I'm not taking my chances. I'm probably going to go on Twitter and ask about this, and not get an answer because I'm a nobody.
Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global Smash Power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that. As with any
I'm also glad that they brought this up.
Is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles.
So I gotta watch this again.
Once your global Smash Power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles.
I wonder how many people are allowed into elite battles.
Everyone who plays online needs their own Smash tag.
Right?
If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their Smash tag.
They also mentioned that in the Wii U as well, but nobody really took any stock in it.
Try to collect lots of Smash tags.
I don't know how many times like they got mentioned like, hey, use a LAN adapter. And the LAN adapter actually worked.
wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes.
He's been trying to tell people use wired. Don't go wireless, use wired. It actually means something.
Other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a 2-player team and play together online with a single.
So I gotta see what this actually said.
Form a
Fight together with someone near you and join a tag battle.
2-player team and play together online.
Team up on a single Nintendo Switch system.
With a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against 2-player teams with a
Again, man.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or it's your friend players. When you want to play online, you can.
Okay, so I can set it to public, but it's going to have to be battle arena. Okay, that's fine. I'm still upset I can't do it like randomly. I swear, the only games that allowed this was the DOA games. And even then, I think DOA allows you to do it ranked. I'm not even sure. It's been a while. DOA, Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Tekken Tag. Why can't I do this with other fighters? Oh, and King of Fighters.
Create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Yeah, so they're reworking the Smash, the Nintendo Switch app, so that it uses the old features of replays and such, and being able to save pictures and post them. So it kind of took the Miiverse stuff and allowed you to keep it on your phone. But yeah, were you here for the Guile trophy, Mugen? This is an assist trophy of Guile, and it's the most funniest and like self-aware thing possible. Were you here for that? Okay. That's an amazing assist trophy. Alright, so that answers my main question of this. How in the world can I play team matches with a friend and fight randoms? So it's likely going to be that, because again, with this co-op feature, they don't know. They don't know. Okay, that PD Piranha thing, that Piranha Plant, highly unnecessary. Waste of time with me. I personally think there's way too many Nintendo characters and way too many Mario characters as it is, and like, if I was going to ask for anyone else, it would have been Comic. You might as well have just added a Koopa Trooper or a Goomba at that spot. People wanted a Piranha Plant? I know people wanted PD Piranha, but people didn't want a Piranha Plant. Did they really? No way. No way they wanted a Piranha Plant. You guys are... Well, those people are nuts. For a random Piranha Plant. Okay. I didn't think a Piranha Plant is the most mascot of the basic grunts. I thought that would have been the Goomba, because it's the first thing you fight in every single Mario game. Except for the ones where like they have a subspecies, but okay. I'll just have to hold the L. I'll just have to hold it there. You speak on the 3DS crowd. Maybe. Which like silliness. I'm speaking to the post-internet crowd that will troll anything. Case in point, Bayonetta. People don't want to listen. Like, I figured after seeing the onslaught that was Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with Dante and Virgil, people would realize, hey, these characters that come from action games where the point is to never allow your enemies to get off the ground, to stay on the ground at all times, I thought maybe, just maybe, people would understand, hey, these characters, they make fun fighting game characters, but they're not fun to fight. But hey, now people have to live with that. Now she's part of Smash Bros. History. So now you're going to have it for 2 games now. 3 if you count 3DS. What else is there? I'm hoping that the new stages that we see are going to be something. Oh, the DLC. The DLC stages, I hope they're actually new stages and not the old stages that we're missing. I hope that the new stages have to do with the new characters. And as for Rex should have been a character. He should have been a character, so should have Springman. They should have been assist trophies, but hey, I guess they're just gonna have to get promoted in the next game. Because I don't think they're going to add Pyrrha alone. I don't think they're going to add another fighter from Splatoon. Where like the Splatoon mask, that's Splatoon. Another fighter from, well yeah, from Splatoon. Because it doesn't seem like we get Octolinks. I don't think we're going to get another character from ARMS. Because the ARMS characters that are the mascots, like on the box and such, and the ones that we saw was Ribbon Girl and Springman. And what do we see? A Springman assist trophy, a Ribbon Girl costume. Akira should have been a character. He should not have been that assist trophy. He really shouldn't have. I'm still upset about that. I'm upset for myself. I'm upset for Daniel. Because I know Daniel wanted that character. Guest characters. I'm getting sick of these guest characters, honestly. Guest characters were that. They were guests. You used to get 1 or 2. Now we're getting multiple a game. And I miss when guest characters were characters from games that have nothing to do with the game that's being made, but they have something to do with the company. So like Soul Calibur, we had Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu wasn't just a guest character, he was integrated into the entire series as a whole, and now it would be wrong to get rid of him. The KOF series is an entire series of guest characters. From Art of Fighting and from Fatal Fury. They are part of the story, they're part of the series now. It would be wrong to get rid of them. Same thing with Street Fighter and the Final Fight characters. They are part of the core of that universe now. Like, I want to see those kinds of guest characters return. And not just some random schmuck that is the flavor of the week. Like, as much as Spawn and Heihachi just came out of left field, at least Heihachi came from the same company. At least Link, when he was in Soul Calibur 2, he was the closest thing that made sense. That was also popular, but he's the closest thing that made sense. And now he definitely makes sense, because we now learn in Soul Calibur 6 that, hey, elves are actually a part of the series. So he made sense. I just hope that DLC is not just guest characters. Please give me some characters that are actually a part of Nintendo's history. If they want to add more guest characters, do another poll. Do another Smash vote. And hopefully people choose wisely and not just follow the trends of the internet. But you know, the internet has hive minds, and those hive minds are strong. What else did we go over in this trailer? There was the Ken and Incineroar, the Amiibos, the Spirits mode. I'm not too big on the Spirits mode, but it is what it is. Maybe it'll be more fun when I actually play it. All those assist trophies. What else? The shop got updated, so now we get a bunch of different things, not just... Alright, speaking of trophies, trophies are just gone in general. They removed all development of trophies, of the collectibles, and now it's solely just the character trophies. Which is kind of sad, since this was a mainstay of the series. So I'm actually kind of sad, because I did enjoy seeing all those trophies, getting the collections. Even though I didn't get all the assist, all the regular trophies in U and 3DS, I did get quite a lot on the 3DS. I got all of them in Melee, and I got all of them in Brawl, but I didn't get all of them in Wii U, and I got very close to getting all of them in 3DS. So it's unfortunate to see them go, but it's one of those things where, hey, we gotta push resources somewhere, and everyone always complains, well, if they didn't waste their time on this, they would have been able to make more characters. If they didn't waste their time on that, they would have been able to make more characters. They listened this time, and they took away one of the biggest things from the modelers' time, and from the animators' time, because now the animators are on full force with the modelers making the characters, making the assist trophies. And now these regular trophies are gone. And the most the modelers waste their time on now is, well, stuff for the story mode and the basic character trophies from doing the classic mode and likely the spirits mode, if anything. So I guess that's going to be one less way of me playing adventure mode, because it's now a literal one and done. I'm not going to try to get the trophies now because they don't exist. There's no real point of trying to do a bunch of regular matches just on my free time and hoping that a regular trophy just shows up, because they don't exist anymore. But we'll see what the general consensus is. It might be one of those things where nothing of value was lost. It might be one of those things that you don't know what you lost until it's gone. And for me, it's the latter. I'm already kind of sad about that. I never like seeing features go away. I like seeing features be built up. I like seeing features be improved. So being able to get the different languages, really nice. Because I know that was a thing for a lot of people. Let me take a look at the Mii Fighters again.
You can customize your Mii Fighter.
Okay, so you can do the basic same stuff. The outfit and the headgear. Okay. That's nice. I just need to know that. And it looks like you can customize the moves too.
And change their outfits.
Sorry.
You can customize your Mii Fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice.
Yeah, you could definitely change their moves, because you can see here it's 1-3-2-3 and not just 1-1-1, 2-2-2, 3-3-3. But it's specifically to the Mii Fighters, and not the other characters anymore.
In
And
addition to
likely,
the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from.
it seems that the Mii Fighters are probably gonna get a whole lot more costumes because they have their own store, and I saw that Captain Falcon one that wasn't there originally. These costumes kind of look like they've been updated too, now that I think about it. I don't remember the ninja costume looking this way. Being able to change the pitch and stuff, these are nice features.
Speaking of Mii Fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Yeah, that's basically it. That is basically it. This was a great direct. Granted, all the directs I've been saying that for, more or less. But Nintendo really knows how to get information out there without taking too much of your time and not over-explaining things. And it looks like they got it down as to how much information to pack at a time for these directs. Cause now we more or less know about everything. You know about just about everything with this game. What you miss? You missed the entire direct. The entire direct is 40 minutes. That's the direct. You missed a lot. You missed Ken and Incineroar's trailers. You missed Ken and Incineroar's trailers. You missed assist trophies like Guile showing up. You missed the announcement for the story mode. You missed the announcement for the Spirits mode and how that works. Spirits mode is more or less event match, but you're allowed to upgrade your characters for that stuff and upgrade the spirits as you go along.
From Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far,
Spirits is basically stickers mode from Brawl.
74 if you count
You
Pokemon
missed how the online
Our
works.
entire team has worked really hard.
No release date for Animal Crossing.
With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you
There's a
can
bunch of
find
new
in the
costumes
game.
for
Let's do this.
the Mii Fighters. The Mii Fighters have a bit more customization features, like voice and voice pitch. There's a Piranha Plant fighter.
Bring it on!
What's more sad about this is that Ken's face looks better here than it does in Street Fighter V. What happened? Capcom, please, just get the guys that made Ken's face like here. Just call them up. Just hit them up in contacts and tell them, hey, can you help us patch in a new face for Ken? for Street Fighter V. Because he looks great here. He looks like Ken.
That's right. Yeah.
They got Ruben Langdon back. He has two supers. He has Shin Ryuken, the Marvel superheroes version,
So,
the Versus Series version, and he has his kicks. I forgot what the third, yeah, the second one. I forgot what the second one's called. The one that starts with a J. His third strike one. Yeah, I'll let this play so that you can see it. Because Ken has his differences. Ken has his differences from Ryu when it comes to his normals. From the way, like, his presentation is. I'll let it play.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has two final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraikyaku.
There you go.
Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience.
I can't wait for people to mod this game and put in Armika.
Open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down.
Or
This
Alex.
attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special,
What is Zangief?
Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge.
Doesn't everyone?
When damaged, Incineroar's Burning Passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
And all the people are dead. So that's the two trailers. Then that's what you missed, Ruby. That's what you missed, Kurori. Since you did see the Shoryuken. Tekken 7 has an update. Okay, that's weird. Why does it have an update today of all days? Yeah, that's definitely that. No problem, man. I'd rather you not like wasting time like trying to go through this video. I am not going to beg for bits. If you want to give me bits, go ahead. When's the release date for Smash? December 7th. That's the release date for Smash. And that's an early birthday gift for me because I am born December 17th. So I'm just gonna play that and just be happy. If you guys want to play Turbo, I can do that. I can do that at the end of the stream. Thank you, Jacob Beasley, for the 100 bits. It didn't show up because this is a different layout. I need to adjust all of this. This was short notice. I don't really do the whole reaction thing, so I'm mostly giving my thoughts on this. But yes, I did see the 100 bits. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And everyone else that was here as well. So, are we doing Street Fighter Turbo? You need to let me know. I hope they fix the Global Smash power so that it actually goes down every so often, not just goes up. I mean, I can do that too. I'm not working today. Gotta copy a Switch. People didn't know that the Switch was a good deal. It took a while. But the Switch is actually showing that it can be a good system. And it cut out a lot of the meat. Or not a lot of meat. It took out a lot of the fat from the Wii U. And took what was best of Nintendo in general. It might be doing too much, but what it's doing right so far. I personally can't complain. I love the idea of the Smash tags as well, because that reminds me of back in the day in Battlefield when you had to knife someone. Excuse me. When you had to knife someone, and you got their tag for it. Marth looks best. Hey, I'm not a Marth player. I was a Roy. But we'll see. I think Marth has his range back compared to what it was in U. That's basically everything with this I've gone over of worth of note for you guys. So I am going to cut it off here. Thank you, Jacob Beasley, again for the 100 bits. Thank you, Kuraoni, for showing up. Mugen, Ruby.net. Adam was here as well. Is he still here? Okay. Well, he's not here right now. Let's see. Kuraoni, Jacob Beasley, Adam, Mugen, Ruby, Kuraoni. Okay. I don't think Matmon Gaming is someone. If they are, I apologize. Okay. We are all done. In any case, take care everyone. Be safe. Have fun with your games. I'm out.